Hi everyone, this is Mr. Fusion Designs, and here we have another build from the Titanic from Hachette. And today we will be doing issues 54, 55, 56 and 57. So let's take a look at this pack. On the next issue we have a smoke generator coming up. So let's get on with it. We have a funnel here. The easiest way I find this is line up one side, screw one side, and then you just squeeze the other side. So with that we need 6 DP screws. Oh, let's just line up this first one. If that's where it goes. So we have one side that's down there. You can see from the bottom that's 1, 2, 3. I'll put one at the bottom, miss one there, miss one. That's how that will go. So now let's just get one more here on one side and do the rest of them. So as you can see, they all went in. So I think that's my method. It's not that difficult. Just need to squeeze that in place. But let's move on to the next part. We have these parts now. So with this towards, let's just say your left side, and then we have a thinner and a thicker tab that you would just fall in place just like that. Now we have our funnel, and with the 3 holes from the front, this will go the screws like that, and then you have 1, 2, 3 at the back. So now we have to glue in place all the stair parts. So this will just go there. Let's just get my glue ready. So I try to keep this mat as clean as possible. I have a smaller one that I use for gluing. So hopefully we'll get this as clean as possible. So it's just a bit of super glue on this cocktail stick. Just in that groove. I might put a little bit more on this groove just here, just to make sure it will hold in place. Just get this in place. Pressing that down as firmly as possible. Careful, these parts are quite sharp. That's now glued in place. Let's now get the parts that needs to be glued down. So you have two parts here. You would see, where are we? Just some holes here that you would need to glue these in place. Let's get that done. Probably just gonna do it just in the holes. Give that a shot, see if that will work easier. Just need a very small amount. Take your time. Like I say, there's no rush in building these models. The main point of it is to enjoy yourself. So let's get this top one in. Hopefully that will go in. We have 1, 2, and 3. I think that's a good method. That went in quite well. I'm happy with that. Well, let's just get our funnel over. Okay, now we have part we just now glued in place to go onto the funnel. Oh, there's 3. Oh, there's 1 just here. One towards the bottom here. And then I just get a very small amount on the top here. This one you need to be a bit more careful. That's now in place. Now we have our ladder. Make sure this fits in place, which it does. This is of course a bit more trickier. Okay, let's give this a shot. Hopefully we go straight in. Okay, well, to my surprise, that went in quite well. So, it's just a little bit of access there, but it might be okay. I think it's okay. We have one more to the back. There's no holes on this one. That will just go as so. A bit more glue. Make sure black was the top of the funnel. Oh yeah. I think once you get used to doing these, not as difficult as it was the first time. As I remember the first time, it was a bit not as easy as I've just done it now. Okay, now we have our cable that we need to untangle. This is a lot longer than the other ones, it seems to be. Sorry, I have an issue when I have tangled cables. Don't like it. So with this part, let's just get a close up. With the hole, this will come from the top. I'll feed this out the bottom, so this is connected to the probably the board, and that's our cable through. Now we just need to get our base. So we have our base here. Now with this part here, let's get that to our right and get our funnel. We have to feed our cable through, and it's just telling us, hold up, I think towards this side. I wouldn't think it matters which side. Let's just see. Well, the other side makes it a lot easier. So that's in, and there's 2 holes that needs to be screwed in place. Let's get this lined up. Perfect. So the ladders will go towards this end, and with that we will need 2 AP screws. They have given us quite a few in this pack, so I guess we need to keep them for safekeeping. Let's just get this in place. I think from all the funnels, I think this one was the most enjoyable one. So that's done. I think from all the funnels, this has been the most enjoyable one. So that's the end of that issue. Moving on to issue 55. So let's just open this pack up. We have some more decking. Well, what's this? 4 funnel, ventilator and motor base. Here we have our smoke generator that we need to get in place. So yeah, let's get on with that one. We have our filter. I try to get this close as possible towards the middle. I find with a tweezer it works a lot better. Let's get that towards the middle. And as you see, it's quite easy with the tweezer. That's pushed in. And we have this part that will just go towards the bottom. Well, that's all springed up now. So just let's make sure. Now we have our smoke generator. I believe we have to have it with the cable. Saying to put it in place, but mine was already in place, so just saying for the red cable to be upwards. We have this. There's a groove just there. That you would need to hold in place. So with that, we have this part So let's just get 2 screws. We need to have EP screws. So that's secured in place. Let's get that all connected up. So with the filter, let's push that down. We have our cable here, and they gave us a elastic band. I think the easiest way to get this band off around with a tweezer. That's all now in place. Get our cable nice and neat there. We are left over with this, which will go on the funnel, and that's the end of that issue. We have issue 56 now. And we have another funnel in the next issue. Okay. Cool. Well, let's get on with this one. We have our LEDs now with a part, and there is a indicator showing which way this would need to be fitted. So, like always, push through carefully with your LEDs not to be bent. I find a bit of tweezers on the other end just to push this back, if that will work on this, because it's a lot smaller. I think 1 went in, 2 went in. It's the same, hopefully. That one's a bit more difficult. That's 1. And 2. Just push down. That's done now. Now we have, let's just get this out the way, not to confuse things. Want to get our mat down. We have this part that would need to be glued in place. So just a bit of glue in this section here. Get this part. You see what I'm doing? That would just go like that. Push it all the way through, making sure it's in place. So now we have this part that we need to be fitted in place. So go as so. Actually, yeah, like always, what I've tried to do, there's a smaller and a bigger peg. Well, it's quite easy to identify which way it goes. And I would like just glue this from the rear of the part. That's done. Now we have these 2 parts, and it would need to go on this side. You can't really get them wrong. You would need to go to like that and the other one. Like that. It's just they need to be facing towards this end. So let me get my glue ready. So we need to just stick these two parts down. Perhaps I'll do it one at a time just to be safe. That's the way that should be. You have the next one. You can see the peg is one smaller, smaller and bigger, and that just fits in place just like that. So you can understand how that goes. Think we're good. So that's the end of that issue. We have our final issue now, 57. Let's just take that out of place. Okay, so we have decking, boat deck, first class smoking room, decking for roof, smoking room. Wow. Excellent. So we have, I believe, our fourth and final funnel. Oh, slightly different on this one. Okay, interesting. And we will be attaching it to what we just made. Okay, so let's get on with this issue. Again, our funnel, as you've seen in our previous issue. Let's line this up. The other one went quite smoothly, so I'm hoping this will be the same. I'm good. As you've seen, it can be quite dangerous. Wow. Whew, that was a scary one. Let's just tighten that up a bit more. Okay. That's gave me a bit of a fright. I think I'm okay. Whew. That was a close one. So again, the thicker and thinner tab, you have this towards this side now. Let's slot that over. And where are we? The 3 holes towards the front with the screws. Let's get that in place. Press that down. Let's get our mat back. You have to do a bit more gluing. Need this and this part. I was telling us to do this again first, making sure it goes in place, which it does. Let me just get my glue ready. think we're okay. Just let's leave that to a side. And is this the one? Yep, this is the one with the holes. Like we did before, it seemed to work well. Let's just line it up. 1, 2. Oops. Slightly more difficult. That's done. Then we have our ladder. I line this up, see how we go. Okay. Okay, that's in place. This one was a little bit more tricky than the other. As you've seen, it did go in place quite well. So let's move on to the next part. Let's get, I believe, base. So we have our base, so we need this part. It just slots in place. Well, let's hope it does. If it doesn't go that way, let's see it the other way. Yep. And then with the ladder, with just like that, what the part is showing. It just needs to just fall in place there. And I think that's all. Pretty sure it says not to glue in place. That's now in place. Now we just need to get our screws. So that's AP screws, and with the ladder facing these parts, just goes in place like that. Let's grab a couple of AP screws. So that's our fourth and final funnel in place. So let's have a recap on what we did. That's one funnel. That's the first funnel we made. And our smoke generator. So I really hope you enjoyed that issues. And as always, if you could give us a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, if you could subscribe to our channel, that would be helping us a great deal. Thanks a lot for watching again. Look forward to seeing you all at the next build, buy.